Now we're ready for life to start over, I guess.
This is 26-year-old Cameron Underwood, and it was just a year and a half ago that he suffered a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He survived, but with a devastating facial deformity, including the loss of much of his jaw, nose, and all but one tooth. Facial reconstruction was not an option. Dr. Eduardo Rodriguez would lead the facial transplant team.
Cameron is the third face transplant that I've performed, and when I look at his result, it's far exceeded all of my expectations.
Much of the pre-surgical planning was guided by state-of-the-art technology, including 3D imaging and intraoperative CAT scans that ensured bones, implantable plates, and screws to anchor the face were all aligned perfectly. 10 days post-op, Cameron saw his new face for the first time.
What do you think is most impressive for you right now while you're looking and staring?
At a press conference today, Cameron thanked his doctors and had an emotional message for his donor.
I want Sally and her family to know how much my family and I appreciate their gifts, I will always honor Will's legacy.
The donor was Manhattan resident 23-year-old William Fisher. He had actually registered as an organ donor prior to his tragic death. Cameron still has a way to go, but has made remarkable progress.
There are things that he has to work at. Chewing, the ability to swallow, speak, and speech therapy is a very important part of his healing process.
And Cameron has embraced life again, his sense of humor clearly intact.
He did such a good job, I can use my old ID.
Now, other pluses in Cameron's recovery, it was only 18 months that he lived with his disfigurement, minimizing his emotional and psychological trauma. The surgery took just 25 hours, making recovery faster. In fact, he was out of the hospital in 37 days, half the previous time for the first face transplant at NYU. It's pretty
amazing.
Remarkable.
Just blow me away.
Wow. He looks normal.
Wow.
And it must be just as satisfying for the donor's family too. You know, I mean, what an
They're a local
unselfish
family, so they were part of it, and they know that it went. And the donor, by the way, also donated multiple organs as well as a face. Young man.
Wow.
Such an important thing to do.
That's just tremendous.